Might have been a case of not enough. Yeah. Battery. Now looks like I gotta put some lead in the outboard wing. Tracking good though. So I think the right through the sun we go. I think we got her inverted. I did some tweaking on the uniflow. Yeah, seems to be working pretty good. Not doing the full maneuvers as I'm going to get used to this airplane, trimming it a bit. Although I don't think I need a lot of trimming. They're running good now. They're running way better than it did with the tank on the inside. Yeah, she handles almost the same, but I find without the flaps, the fixed flaps, it's better. It seems to corner better. Doesn't make sense, but it does corner better. And it's almost like Sig knew what they were doing when they designed this thing. Which they obviously did. A 4-inch bell crank makes a difference. It makes everything a little smoother and lighter. It's getting windy. She handles it okay.
One more.
Yeah, actually I think it's better without the flaps. It doesn't... Sometimes if I pull the maneuver tight like that, it would stall. She's not stalling, which is the opposite of what you would think would happen. Yeah, getting used to it now. I think I got the engine run just right. And it's maintaining that run through the tank, it seems. It's good. Do a loop. A victory loop. Means we can't roll a control line. Well, I can. There's not much left when it's done rolling. She's starting to run out here. Maybe not. Yeah, she's running out. She gets rich, then it gets lean, which is kind of odd. Just take her up. Now they question the blue airplane against the blue sky. I have no trouble seeing this airplane. Now we'll do a nice cruise-in landing with a nice inverted flip at the end. Okay. And she's not doing that burpee thing anymore. Gust of wind caught her there. Oh, didn't quite do the flippy thing at the end. All my other flights, she ended up upside down. That's it. I'm not going to push my luck anymore. I'm going to throw maybe 1/4 ounce in that wingtip, or 1/8 ounce, whatever we got kicking around. And I got to get that because I inverted and upright. The tip is down or up on the outside, which is good. That means my wing's straight. But I checked all that anyway. Did an incidence check and all that. So, maiden's done. A few test flights done. Nothing broken. This wing works better without the fixed flap, the flight streak type flap. It's kind of sort of, I've heard guys debate back and forth whether that was a good thing or a bad thing, putting the flap on. The theory was it would corner better and stall less. It corners better without it, and it seems to be less likely to stall. This one's in tight. This one kind of took off. I think what happened, I'm looking down because I'm looking under my glasses, the old man eyes. This eyelet came out. I felt something jump when I was flying, and that was this thing coming out. This system kind of works okay. If I did this again, and I might, well, I can't really change it now because everything's in place. I'd modify that rib to take the Brodak lead out adjuster, and what I did here is I got triangle stock. There's I made a brace here just for the brace the covering. There's one on the bottom right about here. I put triangle stock and I sanded it to match the bevel on the tip, and I drilled the holes for these lead out guides. Now she's pulling good right where it is. I might just tack that in place, a little bit of CA. What happens is when you're using the monocoat, I guess I should have put a brace in here up against the triangle stock, which I didn't think I was going to have to do. But when you're coming around these corners, you're pulling pretty tight on this stuff and shrinking it up to make a nice corner on your monocoat there. And what happened is, I think between the top and the bottom, it pulled on this and spread it out a bit, because these used to be really tight, and they are at the ends. So that's not in there good at all. So that's what that thump was I felt when I was flying. I thought it might have been one of these quick links straightening out. Sometimes they'll hang up a little bit, and then when you're flying you'll feel this little thump, and all of a sudden your trim changes. I'm down in the basement, and as I mentioned in the field yesterday, these eyelets, the aft eyelets, anything after this hole here, that's the second one, the eyelet wasn't staying put. And when I was flying, like I said, this thing would jump out. Of course, the lead out went to the end of the... It would have been just very interesting if they both came out. So I was kind of looking at that thinking, that's an easy fix. Because this is a triangle stock, all I did was cut a notch here, as you can see, and made it flat. And then I got a small servo screw. I drilled a hole, and then of course I drilled the second hole in the top half. The hole goes right through into the plywood tip. A lot of light ply in this airplane. And then of course the triangle stock with the gaps sawn in it and the holes for the eyelets. So I re-drilled the top one so the screw will go right in, and screwed it into the light ply in the tip itself. Of course I took it out, hit everything with thin CA, re-drilled the top hole of course because the thin CA hardens all your fuzz and stuff, and hardens up your threads and the light ply in the bottom, and done. I just turn this down a little bit and they will come out, but with much difficulty, or a little bit of, a little bit of difficulty. And you can actually adjust the tension on these. So I stuck them in, this guy back in there, and I just tweaked it down a little. So that's the quick fix, an easy fix of this. The only other major change I made, not that major, was I put a larger wheel here. And that should make a huge difference. Plus it's nice and narrow, streamlined. So Williams wheel. That's it. Hopefully the next flights will be me doing square loops and shit with this, because I just started with the other. Something else I want to mention. I keep mentioning these flaps. Here's the remains of the other Skyray, and there's that flap that they glued on. And there's your typical Skyray wing, and there's that flap they added, and we talked about it last night when I was out the field, and chalked it up as a failed experiment. It flies better without that. It's a shame, I had this airplane a long time.